outside, as you can tell. I decided I'd do a little update on the chickens. Right here's, see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of my Buff Orpington hens. And the rest of them are somewhere else. I think I've got 7 Buff Orpington hens. I did have 8, but it got gone. But I've got, see, 7 Buff Orpingtons. Let's see, right here's another one. But anyway, I've got 7 Buff Orpington hens, brown Leghorn hen. Big Mama hatched off last year. I got Big Mama, the game. I've got the 2 young roosters that Big Mama raised, and I've got a game Leghorn cross that Big Mama raised, and I've still got Lucy Bell, the Red Star. Then I've got a white Leghorn rooster off the ones I've got last year, and I'm trying to dwindle them down to just Buff Orpington chickens now. Here's the rest of the chickens. There's another Buff Orpington hen. Up there is the 2. Let's see me find them on the camera. But right there is the 2 young pullets that Big Mama raised. The game Leghorn cross, and then the brown Leghorn. And up there are the 2 roosters, the 2 game Leghorn roosters, and the white rooster. And then up there's Lucy Bell above them. But like I said, I'm trying to get it down to just Orpington chickens, because that's what I'm getting into. It's just pure Orpington chickens. But I might keep Lucy Bell, Big Mama, and them 2 pullets. But I'm definitely getting rid of that rooster and that rooster and the white rooster, because I don't want no other rooster but Buff Orpington roosters. Here's a close-up of the white rooster. That rooster and that rooster has spent pretty much all day fighting, and so far that rooster up there's on top. But their daddy, Big Red, he was the dominant rooster. You know, he's kept his own. So I guess that's where they get it from. Here's a close-up of a young rooster. Right now, he is the dominant one. He runs the flock. Even more so than the white rooster. That's a couple months older than he is. This is brother. I'm gonna say the 3rd dominant rooster on the list. So he's on the bottom, I believe, because the white rooster might be ahead of him. He might be number 2 on the rank, but he is at the top, and the white rooster is, I'm gonna say, 2nd. So he's the boss. And in the hen department, I believe the owner of Top Hen might go to, I think his mama, Big Mama, the game. So, make a pretty dominant team. And it's gonna rain here. I know a couple people on YouTube that I'm subscribed to are having problems with rain, and man, I'm gonna get it too. It's gonna pour here. Look at that sky. Golly. Say I've got dogs all around, you know, that keeps predators off my chickens, unless you know that they're out free ranging in the woods. But now you know if they're in the lot, and I've got a big dog there, Brownie, and I got 2 blue heelers there in that lot right there. And I mentioned earlier that I'm going to straight Orpington, above 14 chickens, and I've got some ordered right now from a feed store. A feed store has ordered them for me. I think I've ordered 3 roosters and 36 hens, so we'll see how that goes. I'll do a video series on those, and let's see. I think that's it. Oh, except I'm going to show you my chicken lot and stuff about. I'm going to talk about it. Here is my chicken run. What I do is I keep that door open all the time, except when it's snowing, and I'll close it when it's snowing. But when it's not, but you know, when it's good weather, I keep it open all the time, and when the chickens come off the roost in the mornings, they come on out and pick and stuff. And then about 4 o'clock, I'll turn them out and let them free range. See, this way they won't lay off nowhere, because some of my hens do that. They like to lay off somewhere in the woods. And I've been working on my chicken lot. I've had to fix the roof on it a little bit. It's had some holes in it, and I've had to fix it. I've had to fix that tan down there because something other dug into it, and I had to fix it to where nothing couldn't dig into it. And I've got another dog lot, but the same size of this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this side off of it, off of this lot, and then I'm going to take the adjacent side off of it and piece it right there. Then I'm going to take the side that I'm going to take the side that's got the door off the other lot. On my other lot, the side that's got the door on it, I'm going to take the head off, like I said, and I'm going to put one of the sides that I took off on it, so I'll just have one door. I know that sounds confusing, but it's a mouthful. But basically, I'm just going to fix it a 1-door lot. Yeah, that's what I mean. And I keep 3 water buckets out, but where they've got plenty of water when they're up, and I've got one inside the coop. But they've turned it over, and I'm going to have to fill it up. Alright, that's the update on the chickens.